For over 10 years, there's been a raging debate in the video world about something they call quality. On one side, they say it's proven the less production value the video has, the more engagement you get, the higher the production value, the less engagement. But if you feel in your gut that there has to be just a tiny bit more to that story, you're onto something. Today on The Visible Authority, how to know the just right level of video quality to engage your audience. So before we get started, there's a story about a builder who was known far and wide for his high-end homes. Anyone lucky enough to have him build their home was happy to pay his boss top dollar. It wasn't that he was more talented than the others, he just worked harder to make his kitchen floors gleam with Tuscan stone, matching marble countertops, hardwood cabinets, wide entrances, flawless electrical work, and little thoughtful features like USB ports in the headboards and porcelain bathrooms. But after 30 years, he wanted to retire. So he goes to his boss and gives him his 2 weeks notice. He just wants to get by. He says he never saved much, but he and his wife will be fine. Still, his boss somehow convinces him to stay long enough to build just one more house for a well-to-do owner who wants the best of everything. So the builder goes to work. But it's clear his heart just isn't in it anymore. He uses laminate flooring instead of Italian marble, makes dozens of mistakes on the electrical, then seals it all up in the walls before the shorts are fixed. Not much fits together or even looks like a house normally would, certainly the houses that he's known for. He basically just does enough to say it's done. So naturally, he's worried when his boss comes by the next day to inspect his work. But instead, the boss hands the old builder a set of keys and says, "Now I can tell you that you have been building this home for yourself. It's my gift to you for having been my most cherished employee all these years. Enjoy it in good health." Oh, well, I hope those are tears of joy. Such is the story of quality when it comes to video. Now, many gurus say, just get on with it, get it out there, don't sweat the small stuff, no one cares. In fact, they won't believe you if you make it look too fancy. No one likes that. Okay, so you know what no one likes? They don't like to be talked down to. They don't like a message that separates the presenter from the viewer, like being told by a faceless entity that they should ask their doctor to give them a drug with 17 crushing side effects. They don't like style over substance, and they don't like being manipulated. Unless everyone's in on the joke. I do love me some Penn and Teller. You know what we do like, though? We like being understood. We like to have our thoughts elevated effortlessly, if possible. We like to learn new things. We like to like the person giving this to us. And we especially like it when the signal carrying all that isn't warped or filled with static. Quality in video is attention to details of the quality of your materials and how they fit together. It's having your heart in your message and focusing on connection rather than ambition or pretension. After all, this is the home of your message. Into what kind of home do you want to invite your audience for a visit? Now, a video can be as impressive as you want it to be. Create the next Gone with the Wind or Happy Gilmore if the spirit moves you, as long as you build it for your audience. Whatever you decide to do, yes, it'll be challenging. Getting all those pieces and parts to work together like a finely tuned orchestra is something we do a lot of work on with our members in Inner Circle. So don't worry about quality versus connection. That's a false dichotomy. If you must worry about something, let it be about those parts of yourself that you're not familiar enough with yet. You know, the parts that want to make you boast and brag and impress with your knowledge and skill, like the director who acts out every part. It's not about what you can do. At the higher levels of client work, It's more about who you are. So the more of you can put into your videos, the more connection you'll enjoy. And so you never have to worry about where your next sale is coming from. So, for example, in your industry, production values might be very high, like in medical, the law, retail, finance, and many others. So you can have high production values there, simply because that's the minimum standard people expect. What they may not expect is the level of engagement, passion, and demonstration of how you can help. Put that into whatever video you make, and you'll soon find yourself with a growing audience. What you do with that audience is a topic for another day. Just remember, it's not quality versus connection, it's quality of connection. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Visible Authority.